Hey, what's up guys? I'm just doing a quick video here on how to install a Magpul PTS AFG onto their Noveske rail. The problem with these is that it's too small, the rail here. It's just too small, as you can see here. From here to here, it just would not fit onto this Noveske rail at all. So the first time I installed it, I had to hammer this thing on. I don't know if you can see any scuffs anymore, but I had to hammer it on, and even then I could not get it all the way down here where I want it, or wherever I wanted it. So I pulled out the old Dremel and start dremeling. Now with this process, it is a trial and error kind of process where you would sand it, Dremel it, whatever, put it on and see how good it fits, take it off and sand it, Dremel it again, over and over and over again until it fits all the way in. So I'm just gonna show you on where I had to Dremel mine for it to fit onto my Noveske rail. So you can see how scuff it is. And that's from all the Dremel work. So you can see all of this. It's no longer, I would have to say, straight and pointy like before. It's more, you can see here, focus here, it's more rounded now, because the top portion here was tight and also the bottom portion was tight. So rather than trying to make it straight with a pointed Dremel bit, which would take literally forever to do, I went ahead and use these. This is a tiny little ball one, and this is a little bit bigger. Okay, so I started off with the small one first, to get right down in there. Let me focus here. So I got it right down in there. So I did all of that first. Okay, then I would move on to the bigger one to finish off the edges. Okay. So I went all the way down, right through with a couple passes. I would say about 4 or 5 passes each time, and then I would quickly brush it off, all the debris, and then slide on to my rail to see where it would stop. So if the beginning, when you slide it on, and it would get stuck right away, that means wherever you start, you have to, obviously sand that part. So I would sand that, brush it off, slide on, see how far it would go in, then start sanding again, and just keep on repeating until this thing goes all the way in. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is that when you're doing that, it's gonna be uneven. All right, it's not gonna be evenly sanded all the way through. Okay, so what you need to do is, when you get this beginning, the first portion to fit on, leave it. Don't go over it again. Okay, only go over it at the very end when everything is done. Okay, so that way you'll even it out. So what I did was took it apart like this, Dremeled all of that, brush it off, rinse it off with water or whatever, put it together, and then slide it on. Slide it on until wherever it would get stuck, alright, or it will be difficult to push anywhere. Don't force it. If you're forcing it, that means you have to take off more material there. So if it's difficult to get on, then I would say Dremel off more. If you want it to be super snug, then yeah, you can leave it that and move on, but I don't like to. I like to be able to move it, if I ever need to. So I'll just quickly show you here on how easy mine goes together. Just grab a screw here, and I'll just quickly screw this together, and I'll show you here. Sorry about the noise in the background. I'm watching soccer right now, so let's get this on real quick. Now another thing is that when you're doing it, it's gonna take you quite a bit, but be patient, because you don't want to fuck it up. So back together, and now I'll show you how easy mine slides on. Let me get right starting here. Okay, so that's the beginning, and look at that. You're not going to get snug. It's still snug to push in. You do have to put some force into it, and that's what you want. You don't want it to be super, you know, loose where, you know, it can shift and stuff. So you want it to be quite snug. So when you tighten the middle bolt down, it will be solid. It would not slide, shift up and down even a little bit. This thing will be, you know, hard. So there you can see it. You can still slide up and down, but it's quite snug. So that's what you would do. And another important part is that I'll show you where the bolt comes in, right there. That portion right here. Yeah, work on those quite a bit, okay? Because those get caught quite a bit, and you're gonna want to sand those down quite a bit. So get that down quite a bit, and everything should be okay. So that's everything. So good luck, and see ya.